Jazz. My friends, let's start today with a quiet truth. Think about the very first moment you wake up. You open your eyes, the house is still, and for a second everything is peaceful. But then you go to shift your weight or swing your legs out of bed. You feel it. That familiar stiffness. Maybe a slight heaviness in your calves, jazz, or a sense that your body just isn't waking up as quickly as your mind is. For years, we've been told that this is just what happens after 60. We're told that slowing down is the only path, jazz. But what if I told you that the secret to feeling vibrant, clear-headed, and physically steady isn't found in a complicated medical routine or an expensive supplement, jazz? It's found in a simple morning habit, a combination of one specific movement and one specific way of nourishing yourself that can naturally improve your circulation and protect your independence for decades to come, jazz. Today I want to share with you the morning habit that may improve circulation naturally. This isn't just a list of tips, it's a blueprint for vitality, jazz. We're going to talk about why your legs are the foundation of your health, the one exercise that is actually more effective than walking for seniors, jazz, and how a common green fruit can be your heart's best friend. If you eat it the right way, the foundation, why your legs come first. To understand why this morning habit is so powerful, jazz, we have to look at our foundation. Our legs are the pillars that carry us through life. Every step you take and every movement you make depends on their strength. Yet, as we get older, jazz, the legs are often the very first part of the body to weaken. When your legs weaken, it isn't just about not being able to walk as far. It starts a domino effect throughout the entire system, jazz. Weak legs lead to reduced circulation, which means less oxygen reaches your tissues and muscles. When circulation slows, waste products like lactic acid can build up, jazz, leading to those painful nighttime cramps or that feeling of heavy legs. The heart is the pump, my friends, but the legs are the secondary pump. When your calf muscles are strong and active, jazz, they help squeeze blood back up toward the heart. If that second pump is weak, blood can pool and your energy levels will naturally decline, jazz. This is why our morning habit must begin with a movement that wakes up these vital muscles. The movement, jazz. The 5-minute morning wake-up. Many people believe that walking is the gold standard for staying active after 60. And while walking is wonderful for the soul and the heart, jazz, science tells us that walking alone doesn't always stop the age-related muscle loss known as sarcopenia. After 60, we lose muscle faster than we can rebuild it, unless we give our body a specific signal, jazz. The first part of our morning habit is an exercise that activates the largest muscle groups in your body, your thighs, hips, and core. It is the chair squat. Imagine this, jazz. Instead of just walking to the kitchen for coffee, you take 5 minutes to stand up and sit down from a sturdy chair with intention. When you stand up from a chair, jazz, you are lifting almost your entire body weight against gravity. That is real strength training that walking simply cannot match. How to do it correctly? Sit on the edge of a sturdy chair, jazz. Feet flat and shoulder width apart. Keep your chest tall and your eyes forward. Press through your heels and slowly stand up. Do not rush. Breathe out as you rise, jazz. Slowly, over a count of 3, lower yourself back down until you gently touch the chair again. Breathe in on the way down. This simple movement does more than build muscle, jazz. It sends a message to your brain. We still need strength. We still need coordination. It triggers the release of myokines, jazz, little messengers in your blood that reduce inflammation and improve heart health. By doing this first thing in the morning, you are priming your circulation for the rest of the day. The nourishment, jazz. The green gold ritual. Once you've woken up your muscles, it's time to fuel the second pump. The next part of the habit involves a fruit that is often misunderstood: the avocado. Jazz. Avocados are nature's perfect healing food, packed with monounsaturated fats that nourish the heart and potassium that balances blood pressure. Jazz. But here is where many seniors make a mistake that cancels out the benefits. They eat too much, or they prepare it in a way that throws away the most medicine-rich part: the peeling secret. Jazz. Most of us scoop out an avocado with a spoon, leaving a thin, dark green layer stuck to the skin. My friends, do not throw that away. Jazz. That dark green layer is where nature hides the highest concentration of carotenoids, lutein, and antioxidants. These compounds protect your eyes, your brain, and, most importantly for our topic, your blood vessels. Instead of scooping, peel the avocado like a banana. This ensures that the medicine stays on the fruit and goes into your body. Portion and pairing. For our morning habit, you only need about 1/4 to 1/2 of an avocado. As our metabolism slows down, calories still count, and balance is key. Jazz. Pair your avocado with a clean whole grain or sprouted bread. Avoid white bread, which is just refined sugar in disguise and can spike your insulin. Add a squeeze of lemon or a pinch of sea salt. Jazz. The healthy fats in the avocado actually help your body absorb vitamins from other foods, like the vitamin C in a morning orange. Jazz. Why potassium and magnesium are the circulation duo? The reason this avocado habit works so well for circulation is its mineral profile. Avocados have even more potassium than bananas. Jazz. Potassium is the mineral that allows your nerves to communicate and your blood vessels to stay flexible. But potassium needs a partner: magnesium. Magnesium is the relaxation mineral. Jazz. While calcium helps your muscles contract, magnesium is what allows them to let go. Without enough magnesium, your muscles stay locked in a state of tension. Jazz. Which is why many of us experience those sharp leg cramps. By including magnesium-rich foods like avocados, watermelon, or even a few dates in your morning routine. Jazz. You are giving your muscles the tools they need to stay fluid and cramp-free. The hydration factor, more than just water. We cannot talk about circulation without talking about hydration. Jazz. Your blood is mostly water. When you are dehydrated, your blood thickens, your circulation slows, and your heart has to work much harder to move nutrients through your system. Jazz. Most people wait until they are thirsty to drink, but by then you are already dehydrated. Our morning habit should include a large glass of water, or a hydrating fruit like watermelon. Jazz. Watermelon is 92% structured water, filled with natural electrolytes like magnesium and potassium that your muscles crave. If you prefer a citrus start, oranges are a powerhouse for circulation. Jazz. They are rich in vitamin C, which strengthens the walls of your blood vessels. Think of your blood vessels like pipes. Jazz. Vitamin C helps keep those pipes strong and flexible so oxygen can flow freely to your legs and brain. Avoiding the ripeness trap to get the most out of this habit. Jazz. We must be mindful of the quality of our food. An underripe avocado is hard for your digestive system to break down, which can cause bloating and waste the energy your body should be using for healing. Jazz. On the other hand, an overripe avocado with brown or black spots is starting to spoil. Spoiled fats can cause oxidative stress, making your liver work harder to detoxify. Jazz. A quick tip for the perfect avocado: it should feel slightly soft, like the palm of your hand, not mushy. If it's hard, jazz. Put it in a brown paper bag with a banana or an apple for a day or two to speed up the ripening naturally. Once it's perfect, move it to the fridge to keep it at its nutritional peak. Jazz. The nighttime connection. Preparing for the morning, you might be wondering, what if I wake up so stiff that I can't even start these chair squats? Jazz. The secret to a successful morning habit actually begins the night before. While you sleep, your body goes through a long fast. If you don't give your muscles the right fuel before bed, your body may start breaking down its own muscle tissue for energy, a process called catabolism. This is why many seniors wake up feeling weak and unstable. To protect your circulation and your strength, you need a slow digesting protein before sleep, like cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, or a glass of kefir. These foods contain casein, a protein that clots in the stomach and releases amino acids slowly, drip by drip, all through the night. It's like having an IV of muscle-building nutrients running while you rest. When you wake up, your foundation is fueled and ready for those morning chair squats, the human element. Consistency over intensity, my friends. I want to speak to you as a person, not just a narrator. It is so easy to feel discouraged when we read about health. We see superfoods and intense workouts, and we feel like we've already failed because we aren't perfect. But health isn't about perfection, It's about progress. If you can only do 3 chair squats today, do 3. If you only have half a banana instead of a full meal, that is still a win. Your body is incredibly adaptive, It doesn't matter if you are 60, 70, or 90. Your muscles are still alive, still intelligent, and still waiting for the signal to grow stronger. When you choose this morning habit, you aren't just exercising or eating. You are sending a signal to every cell in your body that you value your independence. You are telling your heart that you want to keep exploring, and you are telling your legs that they are still needed. A note of caution and wisdom: as we embrace these changes, we must also listen to our own body's wisdom. We are all unique, What works for one person might be different for another. For example, if you have kidney concerns, or are on certain medications like blood thinners, you should always talk to your doctor before significantly increasing your potassium or healthy fat intake. Your body has its own feedback system. If a food makes you feel bloated or tired, pay attention. True healing happens when we tune into those signals, the bigger picture. A lifestyle of harmony. Avocados, chair squats, and oranges are powerful tools, but they are most effective when they are part of a balanced life. Circulation is affected by everything. The way you breathe, the amount of sunlight you get, and even the thoughts you think, Stress keeps your body in fight or flight mode, which actually slows down your digestion and constricts your blood vessels. So, as part of your morning habit, take a deep breath. Move with gratitude, Remind yourself that you are not broken or fragile. You are a living system that wants to heal. Fortune, Your new morning ritual. Let's put it all together into one simple ritual you can start tomorrow. The rise. Wake up and drink a glass of water to rehydrate your second pump. The movement, Spend 5 minutes doing chair squats, slow and controlled. Focus on the strength in your heels. The fuel. Prepare a quarter of an avocado. Peel it carefully to keep the dark green layer, Spread it on whole grain toast, and enjoy it with an orange or a handful of cherries. The mindset. Walk through your day knowing that you have fueled your foundation. If you do this consistent, you will begin to notice the subtle changes. Your steps will feel a little steadier. You might find yourself grabbing onto the furniture less, That morning stiffness might start to fade just a little bit sooner each day. These small, quiet decisions, repeated daily, are what create a big transformation in your life, You don't need fancy powders or expensive gym memberships. You just need nature's gifts and the willingness to respect your body's natural design. My friends, your age does not define your strength, Your past does not limit your future. You have the power to rebuild, to restore, and to thrive. Thank you for spending this time with me, If this message gave you hope or helped you see your body in a new way, I invite you to join our community. Tell us in the comments, how do your legs feel today? Jazz. What is one small change you're making for your circulation? We read every word, and we are on this journey together. Stay strong, stay mindful, and let every morning be a new beginning for your health.